Chief. There's something very strange about those tunnels. The mattress, the fedora. You have to trust me. Come on, you know me. Detective, you're losing it. You're losing me. I need you to take time off. I got you, you son of a bitch.
That piece of shit detective cannot find out what we're doing underneath Brooklyn. Do you understand me, David? Look at me. I need you to tell me that you understand.
There's tunnels underneath Brooklyn. I know. It sounds crazy, but they keep going in and out of these tunnels. And there's little mattresses, and once they know I'm onto them. Lisa, get out of there now!
Shabbat shalom. Daddy's home. I have her phone.
Come here, take a look at this.
Hey, isn't that,
Yeah. You can see Dick Cheney, Al Gore, all 9 Supreme Court justices shapeshift into reptilians. Did you know that for thousands of years, creatures from the constellation Draco have been mating with humans to form a super race that includes 43 U.S. presidents, most members of Congress, and the entire British royal family? Do you believe that intelligent life exists on other planets?
Adam and Eve were not only the first humans on the Earth, they were bait for intelligent life forms elsewhere in the cosmos, refugees from planets that could no longer sustain them. But why Earth? Deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA. The blueprint of human life is the key to their survival. Without it, they will perish. The first encounters between humans and extraterrestrials took place over 100,000 years ago in Atlantis, and in its sister civilization in the Pacific, Lemuria. Ancient civilizations on every continent have recorded evidence of these encounters. These visitors were highly advanced and did not appear in human form. Now, the Mayans called them Chanes, people of the serpents, and in Hebrew legend, the snake represented knowledge. Of course it did. It was not human. Not of this earth. History is replete with stories of the heroic destruction of serpents. Perseus and Medusa, St. George and the Dragon, St. Patrick and the Snakes of Ireland. But these are not merely legends, and the natural form of these invaders is not human. They are described in ancient accounts as serpents and dragons, and man's weapon against them is the sword.
We are victims, and no one is listening to us. We're not crazy. And if you look at who's had contact, we're airline pilots, professionals, teachers, scientists. I don't know how to get the truth out, but we have to.
History is replete with stories of the heroic destruction of serpents. Perseus and Medusa, St. George and the Dragon, St. Patrick and the Snakes of Ireland. These are not merely legends. These are accounts of battles for the survival of the human race. A battle we will lose unless we stop killing one another and focus on the real enemies. They are among us.
I now have undeniable proof that we are sharing this planet with a non-human race. This isn't clickbait. I'm going to show you how you can see them as well. I urge everyone to go out and get one of these. If you missed my last video, I went down to the BBC and everyone there showed up the same except the 2 guards outside, proving they are not human. Today I went down to Buckingham Palace in London. Again, same thing. As I'm walking down, I'm filming, everything's showing normal. I filmed the guards outside of the palace. Exactly the same thing. No heat whatsoever. You can see right behind them, there is heat coming from the buildings. It's showing orange. But even when they're walking, how do you explain that? Again, I don't know whether they're reptilian, vampires, I don't know. I don't claim to know what they are. But what I would recommend is that everyone buys one of these things. And as I said, this is not clickbait. I've not amended the pictures. I've not adjusted the video in any way. This is exactly what I filmed today at Buckingham Palace. And anyone can replicate this themselves. So if you can, go out and buy one of these things and see it for yourself.
You've heard the saying, but there's a deeper ancient truth. Men are tied to Mars and iron, hard, strong, used for weapons. Red like the planet's rusty surface and men's blood. Women linked to Venus and copper, beautiful, malleable, conductive. Higher in women's blood for love and care. Earth has no planetary metal because it's the synthesis point, where Mars's iron strength meets Venus's copper attraction to create balance, fertility, bronze, and us. Ground the duality here. Men from Mars, women from Venus. Earth says, I got you both. Balance starts here.
Right now, getting my bunny some hay. And it's always funny to me that when they market things for animals, they can actually be honest. Let me give you some examples. MSM powder, super good for joints. Sulfur, you need it for your joints, really good for detoxification, whole bunch of stuff. Joints, MSM, you're not gonna see it marketed as a joint supplement on Amazon. This one's super interesting. All right, ladies with PMS, irritability, mood swings, perimenopause. Big old bag of raspberry leaf. And they say, end the nightmare with Mare Magic to help influence quiet disposition in mares. Yeah, helps your hormones. Raspberry leaf. Oh, and this one, are you stressing? Make sure to take your freaking electrolytes. This one's on sale, I'm taking it. And you want healthy skin and hair? Right there. Make sure to get your omegas and fatty acids. You want healthy nails? Take yourself some biotin. Are your tendons and ligaments giving you trouble? Go ahead and take you some menthol, iodine, and absinthium oil. If you know, you know. Yeah, we can be honest when it comes to animals, but you can't make claims when it comes to humans.
Look what I found! It's a wild nut grabber. He let me grab his nuts too.
Honey, don't call it that. It's a squirrel.
But haven't they been stealing our peanuts?
Maybe, but still, just call it a squirrel, okay?
No.
Set me an alarm for 5 o'clock, 'cause I gotta go to bingo tonight.
The giant horse conch weighs over 11 pounds.
What the fuck? Motherfucker.
You know they stopped making the Evo, what is it called? Is it the Evo? The little Range Rover, the mini Range Rovers. You what the? God damn! Oh, what is wrong with you?
Look at that! This is taste like fresh lemon juice! Hey, this ain't a lemonade! What is this?
It's lemonade!
Hey, it ain't on them!
You know I like my lemonade a little tart. You be wanting all that.
God damn!